Striking a healthy work-life balance is a difficult challenge in and of itself, but it becomes even more daunting and necessary during times of economic stagnation and uncertainty. The Great Recession, with its subsequent cutbacks and layoffs, has resulted in many employees working longer hours and harder than ever before. Workers who are concerned about their jobs are determined to demonstrate that they are indispensable members of the team. To make matters worse, today's portable electronic devices have blurred the line between work and home. Gone are the days when leaving the office or a store meant abandoning our work. Employees are now available to their managers, coworkers, and customers around the clock. With increased workloads and technology that keeps us constantly connected to our jobs, an increasing number of employees are feeling overwhelmed, discouraged, and depleted. To achieve a healthy work-life balance, we must manage our professional and personal lives in ways that keep our energy flowing, our minds and bodies healthy, and our entire selves happy and content. Work and career, health and fitness, family and relationships, spirituality, community service, hobbies and passions, intellectual stimulation, rest and recreation are all examples of things that enrich and fulfill us. However, to achieve this balance, you must keep track of your time. Analyzing your current situation is the first step toward living a balanced life. Keep a weekly time log of everything you do, including work and personal activities. This data will serve as an eye-opener, allowing you to see how you spend your time and where you waste it. Also, try to establish your priorities. Spend some time thinking about what is most important to you and making a list of your top priorities at work and at home. Then, examine your time review by asking yourself key questions like, what should I start doing? What should I stop doing? Do more often? Do less of? Do differently? Guys, if you can answer these questions, you will be able to use your work time and free time effectively. You must, however, set specific goals. Take your priority list and turn it into concrete, measurable goals. Schedule activities in your calendar just as you would an important meeting or a doctor's appointment. The truth is that most successful people plan their work and then work on their plan. Because you only have one life, you should only have one date planner. This is the vehicle through which you translate your priorities and goals, whether on paper or electronically. Plan your tasks and activities for the day and evening ahead by devoting 10 to 20 minutes at the start of each day or the night before. It is also crucial to set boundaries. Set reasonable and realistic boundaries for what you will and will not do at work and at home. Communicate these boundaries clearly to your boss, coworkers, partner, and family. For example, you could agree not to work late on certain days unless there is an emergency. Set aside time at home where you will not check or respond to work-related emails or voicemails. Most importantly, you must look after your health. Your health should be your top priority at all times. If you are not in good physical, mental, and emotional shape, both your work and personal lives will suffer. Take care of yourself by eating nutritious meals, particularly for breakfast, exercising at least 3 times per week, and sleeping for at least 7 hours per night. While you may not believe you have time to add exercise and extra sleep to your already hectic schedule, these practices can reduce stress, increase energy and stamina, improve mental clarity, boost your immune system, and make you a happier, more engaged, and more productive person. Furthermore, avoid excessive use of alcohol, tobacco, or drugs to relieve stress. These substances only serve to keep the body stressed and cause additional problems. Also, make efforts to nurture your relationships. Relationships with family, friends, and loved ones are by far the most important source of inner fulfillment. If your job or career is destroying your personal relationships, both will suffer in the end. Sure, there will be days when you need to work extra hours. The problem arises when these days become the norm rather than the exception. Making personal relationships a priority will increase your productivity and effectiveness on the job. Also, remember to schedule time for yourself, because as important as work, health, and relationships are in your life, it is also important to schedule time for self-renewal. Every day, indulge in a small pleasure. Give yourself at least 30 minutes of uninterrupted you time. It will improve your overall well-being, as well as your relationships and career. Get in touch with your spiritual source. Belief in God or a higher power can be a rich source of inspiration, guidance, and strength. Setting aside a weekly day of rest can also be beneficial. Furthermore, make every effort to leave work at work. Yes, try to create a mental on and off switch between work and home. It helps in the establishment of a transitional activity between the two spaces. This could include listening to music or audiobooks on your evening commute, exercising at the gym, running errands, or keeping personal appointments. Scheduling activities like these immediately after your normal work hours also keeps you from spending an extra 20 minutes at the office, which can quickly turn into several hours. These days, many forward-thinking businesses are developing policies and programs to promote work-life balance. Find out whether your company offers flex hours, telecommuting, a compressed work week, job sharing, or part-time employment. You may be able to find an arrangement that allows you to work more productively while reducing stress and freeing up valuable personal and family time. You can also consider proposing a flexible scheduling program if your company does not already have one. Also, always work smarter rather than harder. Time management is an important skill that anyone, from the receptionist to the CEO, can learn. Adopting the right mix of time management techniques can reduce stress and save you up to an hour per day. Using technology to become more organized can include grouping emails and voice messages, avoiding procrastination, and learning to say no. It is also important to know when to seek assistance. Don't suffer in silence if you are overwhelmed at work and it is causing you undue stress. Set aside your superhero persona and explain your situation to your boss or supervisor. Unworkable work situations can usually be resolved, but it will require some assertiveness on your part. Likewise, if living a balanced life continues to elude you or you are suffering from chronic stress, consult a professional counselor, mental health worker, or clergyperson. Also, do well to take advantage of the services provided by your employee assistance program. Work-life balance isn't an exact science, no matter how hard we try. Each individual must find his or her own way to integrate career, relationships, and personal care. What is right for you now is likely to change as new circumstances arise, so review your situation from time to time and make adjustments as needed. Don't become overwhelmed by the idea of making major changes all at once. Even if you only implement a few of the strategies listed above, they will have a positive and measurable impact on your life. Begin with one specific goal, then add another and another. Developing a healthy work-life balance is similar to becoming a professional athlete or training for a triathlon. To get in shape and stay in shape, you must put in a concerted effort. Those who commit to this quest are sure to reap enormous health and quality of life benefits. It is possible to have a successful professional career while also having a satisfying personal life. Take control of your work. Take charge of your time. Get a balanced life. That's all for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If your answer is yes, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well.